Well, is America finally falling into the civil war that's been predicted by many for years now? It appears that it might be. Everyone, Johnny here, Don't Speak News. Well, I jumped all over this shooting yesterday too because it was pretty horrific to watch, but I realized, and of course, I realized shortly after I posted the video that this all could be a psyop. But the point is it's having the desired effect. So whether it was a psyop, whether someone was actually killed, really doesn't matter. The media is taking it and running with it and doing their usual divide and conquer with it. As we have all these different articles about this particular incident. The FBI shuts down Minnesota's investigation into the fatal ICE shooting. Ice storm, agent is unmasked, mayhem in Minneapolis. Oh, she was murdered. Doctor blocked from helping her, apparently. And now Trump says it's illegal to record the feds. All of this driving America towards its predicted civil war, which people have been predicting ever since the Obama days. So it's been a while now. But anyway, we have this going on. And then, of course, earlier in the week, we had the whole Venezuela and Maduro situation going on, and where Trump and his administration are saying that Colombia, Cuba, and Nicaragua are next, right? Well, as I'm watching all this unfold and realizing that, yes, this could very well be a psyop, I get it. And it definitely got to me because this government, so-called government, that's running the United States is completely lawless, just like the Antichrist Donald Trump is lawless. Man of lawlessness. That's what we have going on right now. And then all of that made me think of the book that I've had for a while now from Dumitru Duduman, Through the Fire Without Burning, where he talks about all the things that are going on in America right now. This and this too. Colombia, Cuba, Nicaragua. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to read from this book. I'm going to leave it here on this page so you can see how this book just kind of fills all this in. This is from chapter 12 of the book, and it's called America Will Burn, this particular part. September 1984. It says, late one night I could not sleep. The children were sleeping on the luggage. My wife and daughter were crying. I went outside and walked around. I didn't want them to see me cry. I walked around the building crying and saying, God, why did you punish me? Why did you bring me into this country? I can't understand anyone. If I try to ask anybody anything, all I hear is, I don't know. I stopped in front of the apartment and sat on a large rock. Suddenly a bright light came toward me. I jumped to my feet because it looked like a car was coming directly at me, attempting to run me down. I thought the Romanian secret police had tracked me to America, and now they were trying to kill me. But it wasn't a car at all. As the light approached, it surrounded me. From the light, I heard the same voice I had heard so many times in prison. He said, Dumitru, why are you so despaired? I said, why did you punish me? Why did you bring me to this country? I have nowhere to lay my head down. I can't understand anybody. He said, Dumitru, didn't I tell you I am here with you also? I brought you to this country because this country will burn. I said, then why didn't you bring me here to burn? Why didn't you let me die in my own country? You should have let me die in jail in Romania. He said, Dumitru, have patience so I can tell you. Get on this. So I got on something next to him. I don't know what it was. I also know that I was not asleep. It was not a dream. It was not a vision. I was as awake as I am now. He showed me all of California and said, this is Sodom and Gomorrah. All of this in one day, it will burn. Its sin has reached the Holy One. Then he took me to Las Vegas. This is Sodom and Gomorrah. In one day, it will burn. Then he showed me the state of New York. Do you know what this is? He asked. I said, no. He said, this is New York. This is Sodom and Gomorrah. In one day, it will burn. Then he showed me all of Florida. This is Florida, he said. This is Sodom and Gomorrah. In one day, it will burn. Then he took me back home to the rock where he had begun. All of this I've shown you in one day, it will burn. I said, how will it burn? He said, remember what I'm telling you, because you will go on television, on the radio, and in churches. You must yell with a loud voice. Do not be afraid, because I will be with you. I said, how will I be able to go? Who knows me here in America? I don't know anybody here. He said, don't worry yourself. I will go before you. I will do a lot of healing here in the American churches, and I will open the doors for you. But do not say anything else besides what I tell you. This country will burn. I said, what will you do with the church? He said, I want to save the church, but the churches have forsaken me. I said, how did they forsake you? He said, the people praise themselves. The honor that the people are supposed to give Jesus Christ, they take upon themselves. In the churches, there are divorces. There is adultery in the churches. There are homosexuals in the churches. There is abortion in the churches and all other sins that are possible. Because of the sin, I've left some of the churches. You must yell in a loud voice that they must put an end to their sinning. They must turn toward the Lord. The Lord never gets tired of forgiving. Don't forget that, guys. He never gets tired of forgiving. Don't ever think that you're unforgivable. They must draw close to the Lord and live a clean life. If they have sinned until now, they must put an end to it and start a new life as the Bible tells them to live. I said, how will America burn? America is the most powerful country in the world. Why did you bring us here to burn? Why didn't you at least let us die where all the Dudumans have died? He said, remember this, Dumitru. The Russian spies have discovered where the nuclear warehouses are in America. When the Americans think it is peace and safety, from the middle of the country, some of the people will start fighting against the government. Let me repeat that sentence again. When the Americans will think that it is peace and safety, from the middle of the country, which is about where Minneapolis is, some of the people will start fighting against the government. The government will be busy with internal problems. Then from the ocean, and here we go, guys, look at this headline once again, right here, that I'm going to highlight now. The government will be busy with internal problems. Then from the ocean, from Cuba, Nicaragua, and Mexico. He told me 2 other countries, but I didn't remember what they were. They will bomb the nuclear warehouses. When they explode, America will burn. What will you do with the church of the Lord? How will you save the ones that will turn toward you, I asked. He said, tell them this. How I saved the 3 young ones from the furnace of fire, and how I saved Daniel in the lion's den, is the same way I will save them. Do you belong to him? Do you have Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior? He is the way, the truth, and the life, and no one gets to the Father but through him. You're not going to get there through any other name. Not through Moses, not through Muhammad, not through Buddha. No other name but Jesus Christ. Make him your Lord and Savior today while you can still find him, while there's still time. He's the ark, but the door to that ark is shutting very soon. Make him your Lord and Savior today. Right now. Don't wait another second. God bless. Take care. Johnny Storm. Don't Speak News.